Huang Gai, I want you and Huang Dong to defend the fire ship. I thought they'd forgotten about me.
Notice me, senpai!
It could be a good chance for me to finally be recognized. If I can slay their leader, Zhang Zhao, people will be sure to remember me.
Please notice me, senpai!
Hey! Don't go stealing all the glory for yourself now!
Notice me, senpai! Please! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Night Owl channel, and welcome back to another video where we're counting down the top Dynasty Warriors characters as of the latest game. At number 80, we have Mr. Han Dong himself. And before we get into him and how he's changed over the past few installments, let's take a look at his rankings among the other Dynasty Warriors characters. On the popularity poll, he ranked 78th. He received 230 votes out of a total of 75,000. In the next popularity poll, he ranked at 74th. And then in my personal rankings, he ranks down at 76, giving him an average of 76, putting him in the 80th spot, all right? So, Han Dong is a veteran general who served 3 generations of the Sun family. He started his career under Sun Jian, the leader of the Wu faction, who acknowledged his subordinates' expert archery and horsemanship. He is also posthumously considered to be one of the 5 veterans of Wu. Han Dong makes his playable debut in Dynasty Warriors 8. He doesn't have a lot of content revolved around him, and his weapon does not change through each of the installments. He uses the same weapons in both games, which is the short pike. Now, his weapon moveset is not too bad. It actually remains relatively the same from each game. Like in Dynasty Warriors 8, he has 3 different Musou attacks, and one of his Musou attacks from Dynasty Warriors 8 became his special attack in Dynasty Warriors 9, and then one of his Musou attacks that he had in Dynasty Warriors 8 stayed as his main Musou attack in Dynasty Warriors 9 as well. So not a lot of changes to his moveset. He's pretty consistent when it comes to that, even though he's only been in 2 games. So the people that played him in the 8th game, if they play with him in the 9th game, there's nothing really new to get used to because he's using the exact same weapon that he used in Dynasty Warriors 8. So no changes in his weapon style. Now, the reason that Han Dong was brought into the game and the way, he's looked and was created and stuff like that is because Omega Force wanted another character who excelled with leading navies and who served the Sun family for 3 generations, just like Huang Gai, Chang Pu, and I believe even Ding Fong as well were among the other ones who served the Sun family for 3 generations. Their main reason for favoring Han Dong over other possible candidates was that they wanted to exploit the instances when he didn't fight for Sun Jian or Sun Ce. Designers conceptualized his character to be hard to notice with playful yet defining facial hair. Now, I don't know if the facial hair is the thing that makes him be very concerned about other people knowing like his deeds and his acknowledgments and compliments and stuff like that, because he's always, throughout his story in Dynasty Warriors 9 and in instances in Dynasty Warriors 8, he's very, oh, I hope I get remembered. I hope that if I play a big part in war or in this strategy, I hope they remember my deeds or something like that, because that's the way the designers made him. So I don't know if that had to do with defining his facial hair, but they also particularly enjoyed the wide visual gap they created between his smiling and angered portraits. His overall design was made to be powerful yet down to earth. But yeah, like I was said, despite his experience as a veteran of Wu, Han Dong is very concerned about people knowing who he is due to his intense fear of being forgotten. That's why he's always like, I hope I get remembered. I hope that I can do something worthwhile so that way people don't forget me. I guess that's one of his fears, I guess. Please notice me, senpai!
He shows great determination in battle and eagerly undertakes difficult missions in order to cultivate a reputation as a skilled and dutiful warrior. However, he always seems to worry that he isn't trying hard enough to be recognized, and this insecurity makes him jealous of officers who stand out more than he does on the battlefield. But he has a really close relationship with Huang Gai, who never forgets about him and respects him as a fellow veteran. In Dynasty Warriors 9, though, he acts as the more level-headed veteran, often attempts to diffuse situations between the more rugged Chang Pu with the rest of the younger generation of officers. And they do that in a cutscene with Chang Pu storming out and Han Dong trying to talk him down.
With that, now is the time to show the world that Sun Wu is in Jiangdong.
Why do we listen to the musings of a pallid youth?
Hey there, hold it now. Oh, you went a little far, didn't you? Personally, I really think he had a point back there. I really do.
He did, but he is way too passionate for his age. It comes from being a highly intelligent but rash youth. We must teach him better, understand?
I understand.
At least for now. We must show him exactly what a battle truly is.
And he also does it when it was like towards the end of the Wu story, or towards the end of his story. Everyone's arguing about what they should do to help out Sun Quan, who was the leader at the time. And he's just like, hey guys, relax. Let's just, why don't we find a way to help him without putting the burden all on him? That's kind of what he was saying. So as his story developed in Dynasty Warriors 9, he definitely got away from the whole, I hope people don't forget about me, to becoming more of a role model. The only other thing I haven't really gone into is Han Dong's relationship with Huang Gai, which again, very, very close with him because they were recruited around the same time, and Huang Gai was really the only person that really acknowledged him. Not saying that Sun Jian didn't as well. He definitely acknowledged Han Dong. He was like very important to him, and so did a lot of the younger officers. They were like good to see him and all that other good stuff. But Huang Gai was probably his closest friend up until he died, which is it was depicted in Dynasty Warriors 9. We didn't get to see Huang Gai's death, but it was reported to Han Dong, and of course he was bummed out about it. But in Dynasty Warriors 9, they do depict Han Dong's death, and Dynasty Warriors 9, it does a terrible job of depicting the deaths in specific scenes. Like the cutscenes are good, like they do the cutscenes really well. It's just the little like conversations they do before battles or after battles. First of all, the audio's it's way off. The way they talk and their lips move, it's just not syncing up. When I think he's talking with Sun Quan, and he just literally, I'm gonna show you a clip of it. He literally just like falls, like nobody dies like that. It's literally sort of, and as we continue to climb up more into the ranks, we're gonna see more important officers die the exact same way. It's just so bad. But here's the clip real quick.
Han Dong.
Get out there and do what you do best, for the sake of those of us that have fallen along the way. I need to rest now. I am proud of the life I have lived. Wouldn't you agree, Master Shangpu? Huang Gai?
Thank you, Han Dong. And farewell.
Who does that? He just literally just slouches over, and it's just he's gone. All right. They could have handled his destiny a little more delicately. It wasn't a cutscene or whatever, but they could have given one. Geez. But yeah, that's his destiny. He kind of just slouches over, and that's it. And that's how a lot of the other officers die too. We're gonna go through those death scenes as well as we get more and more up in the rank. That's pretty much all I have for Han Dong. Like I said, not a lot of content around him because first of all, he doesn't change his weapon style. His voice acting, I guess we didn't cover that. His voice acting, it's fine. No significant difference and no significance to where it's like, man, I wish he still had the same voice from Dynasty Warriors 8. There's no distinction there. Voice acting is just fine, but weapon style stays the same. Voice acting's fine. His story was okay. It's not something to where it would make me want to play him more. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, cool. He has a decent moveset. His personality is like, okay. I kind of find him kind of whiny with the whole like, man, I hope I get remembered kind of thing. And I think that's why he didn't do too well in the polls. I could be wrong about that. A lot of people, there are some people that do favorite him, but compared to some of the other characters on the list, he is nowhere near as popular. I think it has to do with his personality and the way it just comes across whiny to me. And that's why I don't think he did too well. His weapon style is fine. I think he would be okay if he had a different personality, but everybody has a different personality in this game. And that's what I love about it. I love all the characters. But that's pretty much it, guys. Han Dong is number 80 on our list. A shorter episode today, and I hope you guys are excited for number 79. I'm excited to get into the higher ranks because that's when we get into more exciting characters, more exciting changes between them, and all that good stuff. Can't wait to get into the higher numbers, but for now, we're on number 80. And next episode will be number 79. But other than that, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions at all, feel free to put them down in the comment section. If you enjoyed it, definitely appreciate a like, comment, or subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.